The sun dips behind the dusty hills, casting a soft amber glow over the sprawling ranch. Emily Carson stands on her porch, the wooden boards creaking beneath her boots as she takes a slow breath of the evening air. This place, her sanctuary, has been her home for nearly 5 years now. Her great-grandfather built it. Rows of citrus groves, the green pastures where horses roam free, and the weathered barn where she spends endless hours mending fences. It's peaceful here, in the middle of nowhere, where the only noise is the occasional hum of a tractor or the distant call of a hawk. She watches as the landscape slowly transforms under the setting sun, the golden light turning everything into a soft blur of earth tones. There's comfort in the rhythm of the land. Work, rest, repeat. But today something feels off. She can't shake the sensation that this quiet place, where she's always felt safe, might be about to change forever. Her thoughts are interrupted by the sound of tires crunching on gravel. A car pulls into her driveway, the engine roaring like an unwelcome intruder in the peaceful stillness. She straightens up, squinting against the horizon. It's a sleek black SUV, too polished, too out of place for the dusty roads around here. It's not the first time a stranger has wandered by, but something about the car strikes her as strange. People don't just drive through this part of town without a reason. She turns to her husband, James, who's been fixing up the fence. He doesn't notice the car right away, too focused on tightening the bolts. Emily's stomach tightens. She's learned over the years to trust her instincts. Something is off. The car slows to a halt near the gate, the driver's window rolling down with a slight squeal of metal. Emily watches, waiting as a woman steps out. Her heels click sharply against the gravel as she approaches, her blonde hair a perfect contrast against the muted tones of the ranch. The woman is dressed in high-end clothes, expensive, tailored, too sophisticated for the rural outskirts. "Excuse me," the woman calls out, her voice sharp and condescending. "I'm here about the ranch, the one I bought." Emily's heart skips a beat. Bought? She steps forward, the distant hum of the tractor now a background noise to the growing unease in her chest. "I'm sorry, but I think you're mistaken. This is my property." The woman, unfazed, flashes a tight smile, an air of superiority hanging around her like a perfume. "Oh, honey, no. My name's Karen Montgomery, and I've already made arrangements. The ranch is mine now." She gestures toward the driveway, the gleam of entitlement in her eyes. "You need to move your truck. I need to park here." Emily stands frozen for a moment, trying to process what's happening. Bought my ranch? This is her land. No one has the right to claim it, least of all some woman who looks like she stepped out of a real estate ad. She tries to keep her voice calm, but it shakes with the rising tension. "Ma'am, there's been a mistake. My family has owned this ranch for generations." Karen's smile never falters. "Well, I'm afraid that's no longer the case." Her gaze flicks past Emily, as if she's already written her off. "So move your truck. I don't have all day." Emily's pulse quickens, the unease settling into something darker. She catches a glimpse of James, now noticing the interaction. He's walking over, his brow furrowed, but Emily knows he doesn't have to say anything. She can feel it, the unmistakable chill of someone who thinks they can control everything. This won't be the last of it. The next morning, Emily wakes to the sound of her phone buzzing on the kitchen counter. She rubs her eyes, the sunlight still soft and hazy as it spills through the window. She doesn't feel like getting out of bed. Too many questions, too much uncertainty swirling in her head. But she has to. Her day's routine calls. The phone buzzes again. She sighs, pushing herself upright and grabbing the device. The screen flashes a number she doesn't recognize, followed by a message. "Hi Emily, it's Karen. I'll be over this afternoon to finalize everything. Please ensure your property is cleared." A chill slides down her spine. The words "finalize everything" linger in her mind like a bad omen. She knows she should call the sheriff, report the odd encounter, but part of her feels foolish. What if it's some misunderstanding? She wants to give the benefit of the doubt. As she steps outside, the early morning mist still clings to the grass, and the faint smell of dew mixes with the scent of freshly mowed hay. She hears a car approaching again, but this time it's not Karen's SUV. It's a dusty pickup truck, a regular in the area. It's James's brother, Daryl. He's a local contractor, always in and out, fixing things or lending a hand. He's waving from the truck as he pulls up to the barn. "Morning, Em. Got a call from the sheriff's office. Thought you might need some help with the fence today. They said something's going on with your property." Emily's heart drops. "What do you mean?" Daryl shakes his head. "Something about a dispute. Some woman claimed she's got the deed now." He chuckles, but there's no humor in his eyes. "Figured I'd come help you sort it out. I know you don't take kindly to people making a mess of your land." A slow burn rises inside her. "So it's real." "Karen Montgomery," Emily says, her voice hardening. "She says she bought the place." Daryl frowns, rubbing his jaw. "I don't know her. Never heard of anyone by that name around here. But there's been talk lately. The town council's been a bit quiet about new ownerships and land transfers." Emily's stomach knots. She knows the town's politics better than most. Things don't just change without a reason. And land like this, in the heart of a community that's been mostly white for decades, is too valuable for anyone to simply overlook. Daryl looks past her, narrowing his eyes at something further down the driveway. Emily follows his gaze. Her stomach lurches. Karen's SUV is parked at the edge of the property, the engine idling. She's leaning against the driver's side, her sunglasses perched high on her nose. The door is cracked open, and she's talking to someone on her phone, her voice carrying across the field. The unease turns into something deeper, more dangerous. Emily's thoughts race. She's not just here to claim the land. There's a sickening sense of entitlement in her presence, something that crawls under Emily's skin, something she's seen all too often in this town. The way Karen holds herself, the way she speaks as if Emily's land was always meant to belong to someone like her. It's a kind of racism that's simmered beneath the surface for years, an expectation that people like Emily, people who aren't her kind, should know their place. The sheriff's office had warned her about the increase in property disputes. Rumors had circulated about wealthy outsiders pushing into rural areas, buying land, forcing out the locals. But this felt different. This wasn't just about money, it was about power, about control. "I'll handle it," Emily says to Daryl, her voice firm. Her hand clenches around the shovel she's holding. If she thinks she can just walk in here and take what's mine, she's got another thing coming. Daryl nods, a shadow crossing his face. "Just be careful. There's something about her. Something I don't like." Emily watches Karen speak into her phone again, the smile never leaving her face. Her gut tightens with the certainty that this fight is far from over, and it's only just begun.